Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Central High School, just outside of Camp Point, Illinois, for some matinee basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. My name is Brian Shoemaker, joined alongside today by my good buddy Gavin Hilgenbrink, running the technical aspects here today. We've got a great basketball matchup for you here as the Triopia Trojans take on the host Central Panthers in what we think is going to be a really nice contest and a game that has some implications coming up for seeding here, we believe, for the upper half of the Winchester Invitational Tournament. That seed meeting will be coming up here in just over a week on the outskirts of Winchester and Scott County. You are watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. First time we're getting to watch both of these teams live here this season on Central Illinois Sports. Steve Surratt and the BC Hornets gang had Central's season opener against Brown County back on Monday that you were able to watch online. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll tell you a little bit about these two teams and start getting you prepped for our afternoon matchup here live on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Prairieland FS is a full-service agricultural supplier dedicated to providing high-quality products and services for the purpose of improving customer profitability. We're known for our customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years and promise to provide complete seed and application service to all our customers. Our trained energy specialists, along with our crop specialists, can help you take your business to the next level. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Your local dairy farmers remind you there are 13 ways milk can help your body. Just one serving of milk each day provides 25% of the body's daily needs for calcium to maintain strong bones and teeth, and 16% of your daily needs of protein to help build and repair muscle tissue. Milk, it does a body good. Get yours next summer at the Adams County Fair Milkshake Stand. Brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports, getting you ready for the Triopia Trojans on the road here against the Camp Point Central Panthers. We remind you that Charlie Hall and John Hall are live over at Auburn beginning just around 5 o'clock tonight as the Pikeland Lady Braves take on Washington Junior High in the semifinals of the 7th grade Class 3A state tournament. The Lady Braves are a force to be reckoned with right now. They have been on a fire of a run here through the postseason. Won earlier today over Staunton, 30-9. They won their super sectional, if I am remembering correctly, 42-2 over Springfield Lincoln. They are a very talented young group of ladies, so Charlie and John will have the call live from Auburn starting sometime just before the 5 p.m. hour. We've got some afternoon matinee basketball for you here with two teams that we expect to be some standout names and faces and teams here in the Western Illinois area region here. We tell you first about the Camp Point Central Panthers, only playing in their third game so far this season because, as many of you watching this broadcast know, they had to play football all the way through Black Friday, making their way into the Class 1A state championship football game. Had to withdraw from the Pittsfield Turkey tournament because simply most of the guys that are here playing basketball also played football. You're going to see some of the familiar names here like Elijah Genenbacher, Isaac Genenbacher, Gavin Blewett, Nick Moore, Carter Eiler, along with many others here. Briar Wiskirk, of course, one of the talented basketball players here for the Camp Point Central Panthers program, lost their season opener at Brown County. And when we tell you it was the season opener, they stopped playing football on Friday, played basketball on Monday. No practices, not a lot to get done for James Barnett crew, but able to actually pull out just a 10-point loss in a game that they had a very good chance to win against over a talented Brown County squad over at the Nest back on Monday night. James Barnett behind the helm here along with Hunter Stockton. They were able to pick up wins also this week over Biggsville West Central, and then just last night a 54-32 winner over the Liberty Eagles. Isaac Genenbacher had 20 points, Carter Eiler had 10 in the victory for the 2-1 Central Panthers. On the other side, the Triopia Trojans, head coaches Rich Thompson along with Neil Meyer, Ty Gebhardt, and Tanner Huddleston on the bench as well for the talented Trojan squad. This was a squad that was 25-5 last season, fell in the regional title game to Jacksonville Rout. Had a great season for the Trojans. They reloaded with some nice kids, including Ryan Snow, who was an all-tournament selection over at the Gene Bergschneider tournament over at New Berlin during Turkey Week, along with Aiden Netherly and a lot of other familiar faces and names over in the Triopia community. A couple of losses to Jacksonville Rout so far early on this season. They finished with a 5th place trophy coming out of the New Berlin tournament as they were able to defeat Raymond Lincolnwood in a barn burner by about 5 or 6 points over there. Expect to see some high-tempo offense here from this Trojan offense when they're able to get out on the run, but Rich Thompson always has this team very solid in the half-court game as well. You are watching the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the guys at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out their online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, a member FDIC and equal housing lender. We're going to step away for a couple of more minutes from our wonderful advertisers who help us bring all of these broadcasts to you here on Central Illinois Sports. When we come back in just a few minutes, we'll continue setting the scene for you here at Central High School. You're watching live on Central Illinois Sports.
Workman Property Preservation is a local preservation business that can help preserve the value of your property. We offer power washing, gutter cleaning, fence and deck staining services, along with fall yard cleanups and fence installation and repair. Call Devin at Workman Property Preservation for your free estimate at 217-971-4577. Workman Property Preservation wishes everyone good luck in the Beardstown Thanksgiving Tournament.
Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. You're watching live on Central Illinois Sports. We're getting ready today for the visiting Triopia Trojans taking on the home team today, the Central Panthers. Two teams that have put together some pretty nice squads here over the past couple of seasons, and two great coaches on the sideline in James Barnett for Camp Point Central and Rich Thompson, who has done just about everything you could ever ask over at the Triopia school system, at the helm here for the Triopia Trojans. We tell you once again, this is a game that these teams really kind of need to get themselves onto a nice little foot here, as of course Central has not had a lot of work in so far after the extended postseason, making their way all the way to Champaign in the state title game. So they're trying to make the name for themselves here a little bit over a nice Trojans team who had a couple of losses here early in the season. Had a tough game with Round, a tough game with South County, in a game that if you ask most Trojan fans, they'll tell you we probably should have won that South County game, and they had an opportunity against Jacksonville Route as well. And of course, we remind you the seed meeting coming up for Winchester here in just about a week, so most of these teams liking to get some wins over common opponents that you'll have in the tournament field. It's been a nice day of basketball here so far today. Waterloo-Jabot was a winner over Winchester West Central earlier today in a big standout contest. Winchester lost that game to Waterloo-Jabot. If we can find the final score for you there, 66-55. Jabot takes on Jacksonville Route tonight, and that'll be another big-time matchup. Quincy Notre Dame plays tonight against the Macomb Bombers. That should be a nice matchup as well. And, of course, on the girls' side today, a big matchup where Quincy Notre Dame was able to hold on for a small victory over the Unity Lady Mustangs at the Pit, a game that Unity was up by 6 points with about 5 minutes left to go in the contest, and the Lady Raiders were able to rally back for the big victory. We are going to step aside here for just one more short break. When we come back, we'll get you ready with starting lineups and national anthem here. It's the Triopia Trojans and the Camp Point Central Panthers. Thank you so much for watching. You are live on Central Illinois Sports.
Pike County Glass has been serving the local communities with high-quality glass service at affordable pricing for many years. We're now located at 1351 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, next to Farm and Home Supply. We offer all glass services, including commercial installation, auto glass repair and replacement, and glass shower enclosure installation. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Looking for quality vitamins, supplements, and pre-made healthy meals? Then you need to stop by Roots Market in Pittsfield. They also carry a variety of toxin-free body care products and offer Kangen water memberships. Remember to shop small and local this holiday season. They're located at 115 North Mississippi Street. That's Roots Market in Pittsfield.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
Just wrapping up the national anthems here. We are ready to go. It's starting lineup time tonight on Central Illinois Sports, brought to you by Trucks LLC. For all of your diesel repair needs, call Trucks. Currently operating with mobile service units only at this time, as their new building is being constructed in the industrial park in Pittsfield. Trucks looks forward to helping all the local communities with their diesel needs. Call Trucks at 217-922-0044, and be sure to like Trucks on Facebook. Starting lineup for the Triopia Trojans, record of 3-2 coming into the season. Rich Meyer, the head coach, Neil Meyer, Ty Gebhardt, Tanner Huddleston on the sidelines. At a 5'11 guard, a junior is number 3, Austin Struby. At guard, a 6'1 senior, number 10 is Jake Mueller. At forward for Triopia, a 6'2 senior, number 11, Aiden Netherly. At another forward, the 6'2 senior, number 12, the talented Ryan Snow. And at forward, a 6'6 junior, number 33 is K.J. Beck. Starting lineup now for the Central Panthers. James Barnett, the head coach. Hunter Stockton along on the sidelines for Camp Point. Number 3, Nick Moore, 5'11 junior guard. Briar Wiskirchen, the 5'10 senior guard, wears number 4. At a third guard, a 5'11 senior is number 11, Dean Hibbert. At a forward, a 6'3 senior, number 32, Isaac Genenbacher. And at forward, a 6'5 junior, number 44, Carter Eiler. Many of the names and faces you've heard before on this Camp Point Central roster if you followed the football season at all. And several familiar faces here on the sidelines for Triopia. Bob Bauckham and the Genenbacher boys here today. Should be a fantastic basketball matchup. So glad you are watching alongside here today on Central Illinois Sports. We remind you, John Hull, Charlie Hull will have the call from the 7th grade 3A state semifinals for the girls basketball side as the Pikeland Lady Braves take on Washington Junior High. We're set to tip off here. In the middle today, it's going to be Isaac Genenbacher and Aiden Netherly tipping off here today. Brian Shoemaker is my name. Gavin Hilgenbrink running the camera. So glad you're watching alongside here on Central Illinois Sports. Tip is up, and it's going to be controlled by Triopia here. As Mueller will get the basketball. Mueller gets it down now. They work it inside to Beck. Beck, nice little spin around. He can't hold on to it. Kicks it back out in the corner. Back up to the top of the key. This is Snow, drives in. Kick out, 3 ball on the way is up and good for Jake Mueller. Early 3-0 lead here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Working now on the left wing. This is Moore in the corner. He gets it up now to Isaac Genenbacher. Back to Moore. Now bound in the short corner to Eiler. Kicks it back up. 3 ball on the way. 3 ball up and good from Dean Hibbert. And we are tied at 3. Early to go here. 7:13. Opening minute of the ball game on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Triopia crosses the timeline now. Gets it over to Netherly with a beautiful feathery hair of lettuce on the back of his head. Triopia working it around the perimeter. This is Netherly again. Netherly gets into the lane. They say that'll be an offensive foul as he got a little too much arm thrown out on there. First personal foul on Netherly. First of the game and first of the team against the Triopia Trojans. Central pushes the ball down quickly. This is Wiskirchen. Wiskirchen kicks it back out to the wing. This is Moore for 3. Nick Moore knocks one down. And it's a 6-3 lead for the Central Panthers. Triopia looking to answer quickly, and that'll be a turnover. As Snow was trying to find the big man, K.J. Beck, and KJ's 6'6", and that one even got over his head. Turnover on the Trojans, and now it's a Panthers basketball once again. Driving on the baseline, this is Wiskirchen. He's going to get fouled down as there was a little too much contact on the baseline. Foul's going to go against KJ Beck. His first personal, team number 2, as the Panthers will get the ball out of bounds here. Genenbacher will be the inbounds man. Kicks it back out to Wiskirchen. Whips it around the top now. Back to Wiskirchen on the short corner of the lane. Drives through. 3 defenders, gets up, and he's going to get blocked by Snow, and it looks to be a foul against Ryan Snow. Foul will go against Snow. That's going to be his first personal, team number 3 already, as we are just a minute and a half into this ball game here. And Briar Wiskirchen will go to the line here tonight. First one's up and no good. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m., 7 p.m., Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. Wiskirchen misses both. It's picked up, though, by the Panthers, and it's a 3-ball. And second chance points for Dean Hibbert. Central is on a roll, and it's 9-3. All 9 of the Panthers' points coming on triples so far. Triopia working the ball inside. Beck kicks it out. This is a 3-ball to answer. No good by Struby. Fight for the rebound's going to go out of bounds, and they say that'll go off of the Trojans as Snow is involved inside. And it'll be a Panther basketball. The hot shooting Central Panthers up on 9-3 early here, all on 3 balls. Moore with the lob in again, and Bacher. Nothing there as he's nicely guarded by Snow. They kick it back out now to Hibbert. Hibbert 3-ball up off the rim, no good, and rebounded by Netherly. Trojans taking their time getting across the time stripe. Snow gives it back to Mueller at the volleyball line. Ryan Snow, all-tournament selection over at New Berlin during Turkey Week. Nice little give and go. Snow's going to go up with it, and he gets blocked by Genenbacher. The give and go worked for Triopia, but Genenbacher able to get his big paw on it and knock it out of bounds. It'll be Triopia basketball out of bounds. Struby, the inbound man, tosses it up to Netherly. Netherly out to Snow now. He's guarded by Genenbacher. Over to the right side now. This is Struby. Works it into the big fella. That's KJ Beck. Kicks it back out. Netherly, 3-ball on the right side. No good. Fight for the rebound is going to be grabbed by Eiler. And they say his toe will step out of line as he was trying to reach for it and do the acrobatic save. Triopia basketball out of bounds. Just on the A in Central. On the baseline. Inbounds pass comes into Netherly. He's guarded by Moore. Nice backdoor cut. No good as Snow can't get it to fall, and it's rebounded by Genenbacher. Panthers want to push again. Whips it over in the corner. 3-ball, no good by Hibbert. Rebounded by Snow. Jake Mueller will walk it up. He's guarded by Wiskirchen as they cross the timeline. Kicks it now to Snow in the corner. Ryan Snow, 3-ball on the left side. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Netherly. He's going to go up with it. Netherly, second chance, no good, and it's rebounded by Eiler. 4:48 left to go here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. It's 9-3 Central. Make it 12 as Wiskirchen knocks one down. Briar Wiskirchen, the 5'10 senior guard, knocks it down. It's now 12-3 on 4 triples here early for the Panthers. Right wing 3-ball coming up from Mueller. Mueller's able to knock one down. It is a 3-point party here tonight at Central. As Jake Mueller knocks down a 3, it's 12-6. Panthers work around. Shot at the elbow by Nick Knorr, no good, and that's rebounded by Snow. Here come the Trojans back in. 2 guys checking in for Camp Point during the next timeout. Netherly, guarded by Genenbacher. He picks up the dribble on the right wing. He's got to get rid of it now. Back up to the volleyball line to Mueller. Mueller works around, flashes at the elbow, nothing there. Trojans really trying to work the elbow in the short corners on the lane here. Working around, that is Austin Struby. Now gets it to Netherly. Netherly picks it up at the top of the key. Overloaded now, Trojans on the left side. Netherly thought about a 3-ball, hesitates, fakes, goes and spin move in the lane, no good, gets his own rebound. Second chance, no good as well, and that's picked up by Isaac Genenbacher. Wiskirchen now. Trojans trying to set up. No numbers anywhere, though. 3-ball coming on the way from Nick Moore. Off the back of the rim. No good. Fight for the ball goes up, and Genenbacher, who was on the ground for it, still loose. Now picked up by the Trojans. Mueller able to grab it. He throws it down to Snow on the right side. 3:12 left here in the opening frame. 12-6 lead for Central. 3-ball. No good for Triopia. Rebounded by Snow. He's got 2 defenders on him. He kicks it back out to the left wing. Snow gets it in the baseline again. Ryan Snow knocks it down, another triple. It has been nothing but three-pointers here today, folks. In the opening frame, it's a 12-9 ball game. Central over Triopia. 2:50 to go. Wiskirchen tries to drive baseline, nothing there. He'll pull it back out, get it back up to Moore at the volleyball line. Pick comes from Genenbacher. Moore drives, kicks it back out to Hibbert. Hibbert, nice little move through the lane. He got blocked partially by Snow. He'll grab the rebound, and here comes Triopia. Snow on the drive on the lane. Kicks back out, stolen by Genenbacher. Turnover for the Trojans. Here comes Genenbacher. 2-on-1. Isaac Genenbacher goes in, can't get it. Tip on his own rebound, no good either, and it's picked up by Aiden Netherly. Trojans were down 12-3. They've knocked down a couple of triples and made it a three-point ball game again, looking to tie or trail by one. Mueller now over the Snow on the right side. Nice little give and go from Snow to Mueller. Now he finds Beck underneath. The big man, KJ Beck, knocks it in for two. And it's now a 12-11 lead for Central. 1:54 left here in the opening frame. Wiskirchen drives through two defenders, can't find it. Picked up by Netherly. Central still with two guys waiting to check in. Netherly almost lost it, picked up his own ball, and now they say that's going to be good on the basket. Count the two for Aiden Netherly. Basket's good. Foul's going to be on Carter Eiler. It'll be his first personal, team first of the game. As we've got some subs coming in here on the Triopia side. Number 22, Brock York, a 5'10 sophomore guard. Checking in is Gavin Blewett for Central, a 6'1 junior forward. And also checking in number 24, 5'7 junior guard, number 24, Drew Paben. Netherly is at the line trying to complete the three-point play and give Triopia an extended lead. He can't make the free throw, though. Here comes Moore. Moore drives through two defenders. And Netherly blocks it, but it's picked up by Genenbacher. Nice follow-up play by Isaac Genenbacher, and that gives the Panthers a lead, 14-13. Little extended pressure here now from the Panthers. 1:26 to go in the opening period. It's been a fun one so far. Snow in the corner. Three ball from Snow goes off the iron, no good. Picked up by Isaac Genenbacher. Looking for numbers ahead of him, can't find anything. He'll get it to Moore on the left wing. Zone defense here by Triopia. Moore on the left wing. Looks, kicks it back out now to Paben. Blewett. Three ball no good, and it's rebounded by Ryan Snow. Mueller's going to walk it up across the timeline. He's guarded by Nick Morris. It's got less than a minute to go here in the first period. 14-13 lead for the Camp Point Central Panthers over the Triopia Trojans here on Central Illinois Sports. They've tried to find Snow at the elbow. It gets tipped away by Paben, and that'll be stolen in a turnover against the Trojans. Paben with the basketball. Gets to the free throw line. Tries to hesitate. Move, spin around. Nothing there. He's double teamed and has to kick it back out to Moore. 35 seconds to go. Panthers trying to set up here. For one shot, it'll be Camp Point Central ball as a nice little jumper from Gavin Blewett falls. 16-13 now. Camp Point with 23 seconds left to go here in the opening frame. Panther basketball to start the second period, barring a change of possession. Mueller guarded way out there at the volleyball line by Paben. This is York. York picks it up. He's got to get rid of it. Gets it back to Netherly at the free throw line. Kick out now to Mueller. Three ball in the corner's no good. 2 seconds. 1 second. Rebound from Netherly. He gets it up before it's good. Aiden Netherly knocks it down. And that's going to make it a 16-15 ball game. The Camp Point Central Panthers lead the Triopia Trojans. We are back in 1 minute here on Central Illinois Sports.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Back to action here on Central Illinois Sports. It's a 16-15 lead for Camp Point Central over Triopia. Plenty of three-pointers made here in the first period as Central was able to knock down 4 three-pointers in the opening frame. Triopia knocked down 3 of their own here. And we've got a fun ball game for you so far here. Tell your friends about it. Tell them to like, subscribe, and be watching in. We've got more expanded coverage here this season on Central Illinois Sports. Tried to get the ball on the inbounds pass to Genenbacher at the block. He loses control of it. Goes all the way down to the opposite side. It'll be out of bounds on Central. And a Triopia basketball. Full court pressure now coming here from Camp Point. Snow, the inbounds man on the far corner. They've got the length of the court to go as he gets it into Mueller, Three-team fouls on the way here for Triopia. Just one on the board for Camp Point. Snow gets the basketball. Shot up no good, and he's rebounded now by Blewett. And that'll be a foul, what comes to be against number 15, Brady Hildebrand, who checked in at the quarter. First team foul against Hildebrand. Fourth of the half against Triopia. It'll be a Central ball out of bounds here in the opening minute of the second period. Pavin brings it across now. Kicks it out on the left side to Deem Hibbert. Hibbert now to Genenbacher. Genenbacher works it around the perimeter. Panthers content to just work it around here, being patient against this Triopia zone. Shot from Blewett was up and no good and rebounded by Aiden Netherly. Here come the Trojans now with 7:10 left to go on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. It's a 16-15 lead for Triopia. Ball tipped up and away. Here comes Genenbacher. Genenbacher on the run. Isaac Genenbacher takes it for the steal and the layup. 2 more, and it's going to be a 3-point lead here for the Central Panthers with 6:51 left to go. Genenbacher guarding Snow in the backcourt now. Gets it over to Mueller. Mueller meets double team coverage at the Panther, and he's going to get to Snow. Snow's going to get knocked down, and that'll be a foul against Drew Pavin. Pavin's first personal, second to the team here. Guys checking back in for Camp Point's going to be Nick Moore. And it looks like Carter Eiler checks back into the game as well. Snow's going to inbound the basketball right off to the side here of the scorer's table at Camp Point Central High School. Wonderful facility here at Camp Point Central. Makes you wish they'd be able to host some more postseason events here. Ryan Snow can't find the inbound. Nice defense against the Panthers, and they'll take a timeout. We will take it too. It's 18-15. Camp Point Central on top here. We're back in 30 seconds on Central Illinois Sports.
Helena Agra of Camp Point, Illinois is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Camp Point Central football. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agra, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 217-593-7761 for Helena Agra. Helena Agra says, go Panthers!
Back to live action now. Trojans trying to inbound it here. They'll get it back to Snow in the corner. Drives baseline, meets double team coverage. He's got to kick it back out now. Working around, this is Netherly. 3-ball up and no good off the front of the iron. Rebounded by Central. That's Drew Pavin picking it up. Here come the Panthers. They like to run if they get the opportunity. Nick Moore back at the volleyball line. Kicks it over on the right wing now. This is Pavin. Pavin back up to Genenbacher. He's had a nice first half. Moore tries to work it around. Nice little free throw line jumper by Nick Moore. 2 more for Camp Point Central. And that's going to make it 20-15. 6:08 left to go here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Triopia works the ball now down to the right side. Netherly back up top, guarded by Genenbacher. Trying to get the ball into the big man, KJ Beck. They can't get it in. Nice defense by Carter Eiler. That is 2 big guys battling out here today at Camp Point. They get the basketball down to Mueller. Now back to Snow. He's way down in the corner. As Triopia has a nice little extended offensive set here. Beck still trying to get some position. Can't find anything against Carter Eiler so far. Netherly flashes the elbow. Nothing there either. Trojans working around, being very patient on this offensive set. Netherly wanted to go baseline. Couldn't find it either. He was shut down by Genenbacher. Basketball gets into Snow at the corner. And now this is Netherly going baseline again. Gets up into double trouble, can't get it, goes off the back of the iron and picked up by Carter Eiler. Here comes Central again. They've got a 5-point lead. 5:15 to go here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Eiler sets the pick. Moore uses the other direction. Nice pull up from 15 foot. No good for Nick Moore. Rebounded by Ryan Snow. Basketball goes down now to Mueller. Mueller, left wing three ball's good for Jake Mueller. 20-18 as everybody's getting a three-point shot in today. Gennenbacher now out to Pabin. Pabin works it around. Can't find anything. Carter Eiler. Nice little pick set there for Hibbert. Panthers will reset here with 4:40 to go in the first half. More now. This is Eiler up at the top of the key. Pabin gets opening. Goes from the left elbow. Nice little shot from Drew Pabin. 2 for Pabin, and it's 22-18 now. Full court pressure here from the Panthers. Snow picks it up away in the backcourt. He's got to get rid of it, and he finds Mueller. Mueller back now to Snow, tipped away from Pabin. Panthers steal it. Here comes Gennenbacher. Isaac Gennenbacher with a nice little assist. Credit Dean Hibbert on the play for the extra look ahead there. It's 24-18 now. Snow looking a little frustrated. Says we need some other guys up here to help get through this press. They get it to Netherly at the top of the key. He tries to work around, picks it up at the free throw line. Guarded by Gennenbacher. This battle between KJ Beck and Carter Eiler inside is fun to watch if you like big man basketball. They are really bumping at each other, trying to find some position and stay defensive. They now get it into Beck at the elbow. He goes up in. Nice move by KJ Beck. And you know that's what the Trojans want to do. He gets 2 more, and it's a 4-point basketball game, 24-20. 3:33 left to go here in the opening half. 3 ball on the way from Moore. Moore knocks another one down. 27-20 is the Point Central Panthers shooting the ball very nicely here in the first half. And they've got a 6-point lead. Snow brings it across the timeline, tosses it up. Now they get it right back to Snow. Snow from about 8 foot out, nothing there as he can't find the back of the rim, and Hibbert gets the rebound. Central wanting to push. Hibbert looking for numbers, gets it back to Moore here at the volleyball line. Up to the right wing now, that's Pabin. Back out to Eiler. 3 ball again on the way from Nick Moore off the side of the iron, no good, and it gets picked up by Beck. 2:50 left to go here in the opening half. Fun basketball game so far at Central as Mueller's going to try another 3 ball. Up off the iron, no good. Netherly tried to get a hold on it, and it gets tipped out of bounds, but they say the Panthers will be able to tap that out. It'll remain Triopia basketball. Briar Wiskirken's going to check back in along with Gavin Blewett. 2:42 to go. Triopia with the basketball. They get it to Beck on the inbounds pass. Nice move from KJ Beck. He's a nice ball player. 5-point basketball game, 27-22 here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Wiskirken now works on the left corner. Gets it back up now. Moore drives to the lane, gets through 3 defenders, can't get anything. It gets tipped down. They say that'll be a Triopia basketball as Blewett got his hand on it last. Tried to go up against KJ Beck, couldn't get his hand in there just enough to rebound it. Trojans basketball out of bounds in the length of the court here to go down 5. Basketball now goes all the way down to Strube. Strube on the right wing. He gets double teamed, has to get rid of it fast and finds Mueller. Nice ball movement by the Trojans as Snow knocks up another 3 ball. Goodness gracious. If you wanted to watch a 3-point shooting exhibition, you've got one today here so far at Camp Point. 27-25, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Watching it all live on Central Illinois Sports. Panthers work around the perimeter. This is Eiler now back to Nick Moore. Moore stops at the elbow, gives it back out to Blewett. Wiskirken at the free throw line. He gets the spot. Found the opening and got through. 2 points for Briar Wiskirken. And it's a 29-25 ball game. 1:30 left to go here in the opening half. Wiskirken was able to get to the free throw line, found the opening as the guys just laxed a little bit there on the defensive stop and got the short little 5-foot jumper. Beck on the spin around move. No good. Rebounded by Moore. 1:25 to go. They push now to Wiskirken. He thought about the 3 ball, held up on it. And the Panther offense here will reset. Blewett sets the pick for Moore. Moore at the elbow now tosses it back up to Pabin. 3 ball from the left wing off the side of the iron. No good and rebounded by Aiden Netherly. He wants to push for the Trojans. Netherly goes in all the way against 2 defenders. Layup no good. Gets his own second chance try. Can't get it either. Picked up by Eiler. 1 minute left to go here. Panthers with a 4-point lead trying to extend. This is Wiskirken now on the right side. Trying to go against Snow. Kicks it off to Eiler. Eiler couldn't get a hand on it as Netherly got a tip on it. He'll pick it up. It'll be a steal for the Trojans. 45 seconds left to go here in the opening half. It'll be Triopia basketball to start the 3rd period as well. They trail by 4. KJ Beck, the big man, way out on the volleyball line. Netherly working at the elbow. They get it back over now to Strube. Mueller in the corner trying to find Beck again. Snow flashes at the elbow. They get it into Beck. Nice entry pass from Snow to Beck. 2 points for KJ Beck, and it's a 29-27 lead here. 20 seconds left to go as the Panthers will be content to walk this one slowly up the timeline for one last possession to go. We'll tell you all about it here coming up on the Little Jess halftime show. 8 seconds, 7, 6 seconds, Moore, right wing three. It's good for Nick Moore with 3 more, and that's going to be your halftime scores. We've got a foul whistled right at the buzzer. We'll get what that is reported as, and then we'll take you to the halftime break. That's going to go against Moore right at the end of the half. That'll be Moore's first personal, team third, as we bring you to the Little Jess halftime show. We're live from Camp Point Central, where the Central Panthers lead the Triopia Trojans 32-27. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with some halftime stats and breakdown. You're watching it live here on Central Illinois Sports.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
This is Alexis, nurse practitioner.
This is Dr. John Olson. He is the best neurosurgeon.
Well, I paid her to say that.
However.
Many of the patients that Alexis sees, we talk about that day, and we're able to collaborate real time on the patients.
Having another provider that's not a surgeon work with the surgeon, I think you get the best of both worlds. If you have any neck or back pain, come see us in the Spine Center.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them.
In Pittsfield, you can expect to find a safe, charming, livable community that affords its residents a tremendous quality of life. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, Pittsfield boasts many historic homes and buildings that hark of a different era, each with a fascinating story to tell. Take a drive through our neighborhoods, and you'll get a glimpse of true Midwestern charm. Historic neighborhoods with well-maintained, architecturally diverse homes on quiet tree-lined streets. Safe, walkable, and convenient neighborhoods close to historic downtown Pittsfield. And new subdivisions like Panther Creek offer plenty of beautiful homes. The median price of a home in Pittsfield is $115,000. With such affordable prices and property taxes that are half the national average, it's easy to see why Pittsfield would be a good choice to locate. Pittsfield's Penstone Municipal Airport offers opportunities for small jet services. Pittsfield offers the perfect blend of big city amenities and small town charm. There's a home waiting for you here.
Your local dairy farmers remind you there are 13 ways milk can help your body. Just one serving of milk each day provides 25% of the body's daily needs for calcium to maintain strong bones and teeth, and 16% of your daily needs of protein to help build and repair muscle tissue. Milk, it does a body good. Get yours next summer at the Adams County Fair Milkshake Stand. Brought to you by your local dairy farmers.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot, but at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
Welcome you back here to the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. Little Jess in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. It's a 32-27 lead for the Central Panthers over the Triopia Trojans. It has been a three-point shooting party so far here at Central High School. We remind you in just about an hour, Charlie Hall and John Hall will have live coverage of the Pikeland Lady Braves taking on Washington Junior High in the semifinals of the IESA Class 7A Girls Basketball State Tournament. Pittsfield was a 30-9 winner over Staunton earlier today. A big winner over Springfield Lincoln in their sectional tournament. This is a young group of ladies who are very defensive-minded and very fierce on the defensive side. They'll be a fun basketball game to watch as the Pikeland Lady Braves try to punch their ticket to a state championship game coming up next Thursday. We've got a fun one here for you. It's varsity boys basketball. We're going to step away for a couple more minutes. When we come back, we'll tell you about halftime stats and more here live on the Little Jess Halftime Show on Central Illinois Sports.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say, Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Welcome you back here to the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show from Camp Point Central High School, where it's a 32-27 lead here for the Panthers here at the halftime break. Breaking down the shooting for you here in the first half, Jake Mueller for Triopia has 9 points. Ryan Snow has 6 points. All of those 9 points and 6 points from Snow all broken down on triples. Aiden Netherly has a couple of baskets for 4 points, and KJ Beck has been able to find the basket 4 times for 8 points. Over on the other side for the Camp Point Central Panthers, Nick Moore has 11 points on 3 triples, along with 5 points from Briar Wiskirchen. Dean Hibbert's knocked down a couple of triples. He's got 6 points. Gavin Blewett and Drew Pabin each have 2, and Isaac Genenbacher has 4 points. This has been a fun one so far. We've got about 2 minutes left here in the Little Jess halftime show. If you look at some things for Triopia, the biggest thing is they find a lot of success when they can get that basketball into the high elbow and then get it down into KJ Beck. That has been a fun matchup so far to watch with him and Carter Eiler, trying to get Ryan Snow a little more involved off of the ball handling duties. He's a fantastic shooter, and we'll see how the Trojans are able to get him a little more involved on the offensive side. For the Camp Point Central Panthers, the shooting has been red hot so far. They have knocked down triple after triple after triple. You like to see Central get out in the transition off of the rebounds, and you know James Barnett will probably be pushing for that a little more coming up here in the second half. Not a lot of foul trouble, not a lot of fouls called in the first half. Nick Moore's got one, Drew Paben's got one, Carter Eiler has one for the Panthers. For the Trojans, Aiden Netherly, Ryan Snow, Brady Hildebrand, and KJ Beck each have one. We've got a minute before we come back for second half action. We'll step away for one more quick break. When we come back, it's second half action between the Panthers and the Trojans.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Getting ready for second half action here, live back on Central Illinois Sports. So glad you're joining us alongside for what's been a good first half basketball game here between the Central Panthers and the Triopia Trojans. Brian Shoemaker is my name, Gavin Hilgenbrink running the camera and technical aspects for you here today. Second half action, starters from both sides are going to hit the court here to begin the second half. It'll be Triopia basketball at center court as Austin Struby will be the inbound man here to go. Trojans 3-2, Panthers 2-1, as both teams trying to wrap up what's been a nice week of basketball for each team. Netherly now in the left corner as action gets found. Oh, they've had Snow there. He couldn't get an opening. Netherly now tries to get it to Snow with the left elbow. Takes a couple of steps back out, guarded by Genenbacher. Struby tried to drive in, couldn't find anything. Gets it to Netherly. He gets tied up now. They've got to get it to somebody. They tried to get it to Beck at the block. He couldn't get a handle on it. Stolen away by the Panthers as Isaac Genenbacher gets his hands on it. Opening minute here of the third quarter. 5-point basketball game. Panthers with the ball. Dangerous pass from Wiskirchen. They were able to still hold on to it. And the Panther offense gets into motion. This is Genenbacher at the top of the key, guarded by Mueller. Moore now kicks it over. Wiskirchen thought about a three ball, pulls back, doesn't like it. Tries to drive around, kicks it now to Hibbert. Hibbert working around the perimeter. Zone to defense here for the Trojans. 7:05 left here in the third period, We'll get it all straightened out here at some point. Charlie Hall got me a brand new scoreboard to work with here on the stream, and we're working that out as well. Foul is going to go by the way as Mueller is going to take one in and go for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul is going to go against number 11, Dean Hibbert. That'll be his first, team first of the half against Central. As Mueller's going to go to the line here, trying to get the three-point play. Free throws up and good for Mueller. 32-30 now as the Panthers bring the ball back across the timeline. This is Nick Moore working the basketball out, gets it over to Paben. Paben gets a pick from Genenbacher as the Panthers work around the perimeter. Moore now in the corner, guarded by Netherly. Genenbacher at the elbow, Eiler down in the short corner. Loses the ball there as Paben lost hold of it. Stolen away, and here come the Trojans. Snow bringing the basketball up over the timeline. Mueller now, nice tip away from Genenbacher. Genenbacher able to get a hand on it. Here he comes. He tips it off. Steal and a layup for the Panthers. As that was Paben on the basket. And it's 34-30. Panthers with some man-to-man defense here. This is Mueller guarded out nicely by Paben out at the volleyball line. They get it back around now, works in the perimeter, gets it into Snow at the block. Snow, turn around from 8 foot. Nice job by Ryan Snow. Makes it a 34-32 ball game. Panthers pressing now. Wiskirchen tries to dribble through, has to get it out as he's got nowhere to go. Moore works it around to Genenbacher, now to Paben on the left side. 5:32 left to go here in the third quarter on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. It's 34-32, and this is a fun one. They get into Genenbacher, now to Eiler in the short corner. That's what you want to see, high-low, as Eiler able to get found from Genenbacher, and that makes it 36-32. 5:15 left to go here in the third. Mueller tosses it up. It goes high over Netherly's head, but that gets tipped away from Genenbacher. Just like the football team, these guys are able to get their hands everywhere where they need to go, chasing that ball. Netherly will be the inbound man. Gets it to Mueller now, into Beck. Beck tries to spin around Eiler. Nice move by KJ Beck. He's as traditional of a big man as you could ever see around here as KJ Beck. Nice little up and under from Eiler, and that's been a fun matchup to watch all game long so far. Moore works it around the perimeter, now over to Paben. Back to Wiskirchen. 4:48 to go here in the third period. They get it to Eiler in the short corner, whips it around. Nice pass to Genenbacher. Isaac Genenbacher puts it down in for two. Nice pass in from Nick Moore. It's 38-34. Netherly gets it into back inside. He's going to get fouled from behind. That foul's going to go against Drew Paben. That'll be Paben's second personal. Second now of the period against Camp Point. Brady Hildebrand will check back in for Triopia. Gavin Blewett's going to check back in here for the Panthers. Netherly will sit down along with Carter Eiler. Inbounds comes away the Triopia. They kick it out, and that's going to be a foul before we can get the inbounds. Foul's going to go against Gavin Blewett on the hold. That'll be his first personal, team number 3. 3 fouls here. 4:31 left to go in the third quarter against the Panthers, and it's still Triopia basketball. Mueller kicks it now out to Snow. Snow tries to drive through, can't get anywhere, kicks it back out. Trojans work around the perimeter. They get it now back to Snow on the right side. Tries to go left, can't go anywhere as Paben's able to check him. Snow now guarded by Genenbacher. Trojans still working around, trying to get it to one of the two big guys there on the elbow or the block and can't get a thing. Snow works it around now. He's got Hildebrand, Brady Hildebrand. 6-foot senior forward, and is stolen away now. Here comes Paben. Paben Genenbacher loses the basketball, kicks it back out now. Wiskirchen's going to stop and pop. 3 from the left wing is good, and Breyer Wiskirchen knocks one down. 41-34. Panthers up by 7 with 3:46 left to go here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Hildebrand in the corner. He's guarded by Blewett. Goes baseline, gets caught up in a double team. And now Rich Thompson wants a timeout to talk it over. It's a 7-point lead for the Panthers. 41-34, 3:37 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll be back in a minute on Central Illinois Sports.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Back to live action here as Triopia's got the basketball out of bounds under their own basket. Netherly inbounds to Snow. Whips it back up now to the top to Struby. 3:32 left to go here in the third period as Central has opened up a 7-point lead. Snow works around down through the free throw line. Ryan Snow with a nice drive and bucket. And that's going to make it 41-36. Trojans now going man-to-man defense here in the latter part of the third quarter. They will give and go. They get it to Genenbacher. He takes it left hand. Isaac Genenbacher for 2, and that'll make it 43-36. Extended pressure now comes here from the way of Camp Point. They'll get the ball to Struby. They try to find Snow at the free throw line. Spins around, kicks it back out. Brock York has checked back into the ball game as well. The 5'8" sophomore guard, wearing number 22 for Triopia. Trying to find Snow in the block. He's guarded nicely by Paben. Now they find it to Snow. Kicks it back out to Netherly. Netherly couldn't get a hold on it, and they take it back, and they say no one gets a tip on it, and that'll be a backcourt violation against the Trojans. 2:35 left here in the third quarter. It's 43-36. Panthers over the Trojans. You're watching it live here on Central Illinois Sports. So glad you're taking time out of your wonderful December weekend here to spend it with us on a chilly Saturday afternoon in the Western Illinois area. It was a beautiful night last night. The wife and I got some Christmas lights up and everything before it got too cold. Hopefully you've done the same. Blewett now works it around to Genenbacher. Now out to Moore. Moore, three ball, no good. It goes off the side of the iron and picked up by Snow. Moore has already knocked down a few triples here today. Snow pushes now to Mueller. Gets it now down to Struby. Trojans working around. Three ball wide open from the top of the key for Aiden Netherly is good. Much needed three ball for the Trojans. It's 43-39. 2 minutes left to go here as Netherly gets his hand on it and knocks it out of bounds from Wiskirchen. It'll remain Central basketball. KJ York's going to check back in. He'll sit down Ryan Snow with 2 minutes left to go here in the third as Pabin will inbound the basketball for Central. Central taking their time getting set up here as Moore has it back at the volleyball line. Kicks it now on the right side to Blewett. Blewett works around to Moore. Genenbacher flashing at the block, nothing there. They'll get it back up to Wiskirchen. He tries to drive, goes through two defenders, stops eight from about 6 feet, no good. Off the back of the iron, tipped away and picked up by Netherly. Aiden Netherly spin around, nice move around the back. He gets it up, he got off some contact, and Netherly will go to the free throw line as that foul is going to go against Gavin Blewett. Second against Blewett. Fourth of the half here against Camp Point Central as Aiden Netherly is going to go to the free throw line. We want to remind you about Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. Here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Give Damon a call at 217-285-4404 for Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank. Snow's going to check back into the basketball game. Mueller's going to get his hand looked at. Struby is going to set back in for Triopia. Checking back in for the Panthers is going to be Dean Hibbert. Netherly goes back trying to make the second of two here. Second one up, no good either. Rebounded by Blewett. 1:33 left to go here in the third frame. Still man-to-man defense here from Triopia. They get it to Genenbacher. Genenbacher dribbles around the block, kicks it back out as the Panthers work around the perimeter. Hibbert tried to go backdoor, couldn't find anything. So did Blewett. That's going to open up at some point for the Panthers. 1:13 left to go here. Panthers still working around. Genenbacher now. Finds Moore. Moore. Little crossover dribble, nothing there. He gets it over to Blewett. Panthers being very deliberate here with what shot they want to take next. But hey, Genenbacher says, I'll fire up a three. You'll let me have it. And Isaac Genenbacher knocks one down from three. It's 46-39. Less than a minute to go here in the third period. Snow's going to press now for the Trojans. Gets it now. This is Littleton, Trevin Littleton, the 6'1 senior forward. He misses the three ball. Here come the Panthers in transition. Genenbacher's got it now in the corner. Gets it now to Blewett. Blewett spin move, and they say he took an extra step, and that'll be a travel. They are still continuing to look over at Jake Mueller here on the side. Maybe a little bit of blood on the jersey. Maybe a little cut has opened up. And Austin Struby's going to check back in. He'll sit down Trevin Littleton. 34 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Trojans trying to go full length of the court here to get a basket against the full court pressure of Camp Point Central. Moore guarding Snow. He's got him tied up in the corner, and they're going to have to take a timeout. Nice job by Nick Moore, able to stop Ryan Snow. Trojans will have to use a timeout to keep the ball. It's 25 seconds left to go here in the third. Camp Point Central Panthers 46, Triopia 39. We're back in 30 seconds.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
25 seconds left to go here in the third period. Camp Point Central leads Triopia 46-39 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Chris Stewart's going to have highlights tonight on Overtime coming up at 10:30 on KHQA television. They try to get it to Snow in the corner. He's almost tipped away. Now here comes Central. Central able to get a hand on it and a steal. That was Pabin. Pabin kicks it out to Moore. It goes off the feet of everybody, playing ping pong now on the floor. Panthers still able to hold on to it. They get it back to Pabin. 10 seconds to go off the turnover. It's going to be Central ball to start the fourth quarter as well. Nice little spin move from Pabin on the stop. No good. Ball tipped around. Beck gets his hand on it. 1 second. It's going to no shot going to come from Snow, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Central Panthers lead by 7, 46-39 over Triopia. It's a fun one here. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Prairie Land FS is a full-service agricultural supplier dedicated to providing high-quality products and services for the purpose of improving customer profitability. We're known for our customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years and promise to provide complete seed and application service to all our customers. Our trained energy specialists, along with our crop specialists, can help you take your business to the next level. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
In times like these, it's great to know people you can trust. Purchasing a vehicle is a big decision, one that shouldn't be made with high-pressure salespeople. You won't feel that pressure at Eiler Auto Center in Rushville. The lot is filled with a huge selection of more of the models you want and ready to drive home. Your buying experience at Eiler Auto Center in Rushville will be both pleasant and affordable. Stop in today and see Dave and Ryan, or check us out online at EilerAutoCenter.com. Eiler Auto Center in Rushville, your trusted hometown auto dealer.
Back to live action. Here we remind you about SSD Trucking and 3D Leasing, 217-285-2808. Trucking for all your needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. Panthers are going to have the basketball to start the fourth quarter here. And it's a nice lob play. Genenbacher just a little too high, though, from Moore. That set play coming out of the quarter break didn't work exactly how Barnett wanted it to. It'll be a turnover on the Panthers. Triopia basketball here in the first 10 seconds of the final frame. Both of these teams ranked in the preseason top 25 from the Aaron Britton Nesto Hoops poll for Class 1A. As Wiskirchen is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his first personal, team number 5 against the Panthers here in the second half. No fouls yet whistled against the Triopia Trojans, and that may come into play here as Triopia is likely, unless they can start knocking some shots down, may have to start fouling at some point. They try to get it into Beck. It slips through his hands, still maintained by Struby. Snow works it around, kicks it back out. This is Struby again. Picks it up at the right elbow, kicks it around to Mueller. He's back on the court now after getting a jersey issue resolved. Loose ball comes up on the floor. Struby able to pick up with it, now picked away by Blewett. Steal for the Panthers, and here comes Camp Point. Moore drives through into traffic, gets it to Genenbacher. He drives through, kicks it out to the right wing. Wiskirchen thought about it, took a dribble, took it up. No good off the iron, and now rebounded by Ryan Snow. 7:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Triopia wanting to push a little bit. They get it now to Beck in the short corner. He's a nice ball player. Guarded again by now Dean Hibbert. Snow on the left wing. Zone defense here for Camp Point Central. They get it into the big fella. Beck loses it. It gets tipped away from Genenbacher. 6:45 to go on the steal for the Panthers. Wiskirchen with the basketball. They whip it around here. This is Hibbert. Netherly tried to win going on a steal, couldn't get anything. Genenbacher now is Blewett trying to post up at the block. He goes up against Netherly on the baseline, doesn't like what he saw, and they'll reset here with 6:24 to go. There is a bird that has been flying around this gym since the start of the JV contest. Netherly picks it up. Netherly, steal, layup. Larceny and a layup for Aiden Netherly. He thought he might have got fouled. Officials deal otherwise. It's 46-41, a 5-point lead for Camp Point with 6 minutes to go. But this bird has been flying around up in the rafters since we got here at about 10 till 2 today. Giving you a bird's eye view at all. Netherly with a steal. Netherly goes up. Aiden Netherly can't get it. He'll get fouled, though, by Blewett. That is going to be the third personal foul against Gavin Blewett. 6th of the half here against Central. Netherly is going to go to the line, trying to cut this 5-point lead down to 3. Remind you about Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield, open Monday to Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, and Saturdays from 4 p.m. to midnight. offering many menu items from burgers and fries to specialty pizzas. And try one of the delicious craft beers out on the west end of Pittsfield. That is Bowler's Universe. Netherly's first free throw is good. Makes it 46-42, less than 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Second one up and good as well. That'll win you a lot of games when you can knock down fourth quarter free throws. It's 46-43. Wiskirchen guarded by Snow out on the right side. Genenbacher trying to set the pick. He gets Moore open. Moore's got the basketball now. Drives in, kicks it back out. This is Hibbert. Hibbert drives in as well. Now Wiskirchen driving through. Euro step, jump stop. Can't get the basket as he went up against Beck. It's rebounded by Netherly. 5:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. 46-43 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Snow works it around. Trojans will reset their offensive set here. They're going to be in the bonus for the remainder of the contest. The Panthers are quite a ways away from that right now. Beck at the volleyball line, tries to find Netherly. He goes up against Genenbacher. Genenbacher gets his paw and it tips it away. And here come the Panthers on the steal from Eiler. Wiskirchen had it from 8 feet, but he saw Beck standing in front of him, and there's a little bit of a height difference there. Three ball is good for Nick Moore. That's a desperately needed basket for the Panthers. It's 49-43 now. Wiskirchen was trying to go for the steal on it. Couldn't get it. That'll be his second personal, team number 7. As Jake Mueller is going to go to the free throw line for bonus shots here. The 6'1 senior guard for Triopia. Bonus shots coming the way here of Triopia. It's 4:53 left to go. And a 6-point hole for the Trojans. First one's up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Nick Moore. He goes into double trouble. And now it's steal as Mueller stole it on the dive. Tried to kick it away, and the back official says that he was on the line before he could get rid of it. Rich Thompson thought a little bit otherwise, but says, okay, let's play ball. It'll be Panthers basketball in front of the Triopia bench here to go with 4:50 left to go here in the last frame. We've got a fun one. Tell your friends to tune in here for the last 5 minutes. Panthers content to slowly walk this one up. Mueller guarding Moore. They get it now to Eiler way out, and he gives it back to Moore. Panthers have been very content to work this ball around the perimeter and work for a quality shot most of the game. Moore now, he goes up from about 10 feet and good for Nick Moore. Nice little stop and pop for two. It's 51-43. Panthers trying to pull away. Snow pushes now to Netherly. He's had a good game. Netherly goes in. He's going to get the foul, and he's going to have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Count the basket, and the foul is going to go 44. That's Carter Eiler, his second personal. Team number 8 coming up here. Netherly's free throw up and good. The three-point play is good. It's 51-46. 8 fouls against the Panthers right now, none against the Trojans. Not saying that as an indicative way of the officiating, just as a background context to let you know the reset of the game here is now the Trojans will get whistled for a foul. Number 33 picks up the foul. That's KJ Beck. That's his second personal, first of the half. Paben's going to check back in. He'll sit down Dean Hibbert. He'll be the inbounds man here as Central has it on their half of the court. Kicks it back into the backcourt to Moore. 4 minutes remaining here in what has been a really nice ball game. Panthers up by 5. They'll get it to Isaac Genenbacher back at the volleyball line. Backdoor cut from Paben, nothing there, but it's going to open the doors. Genenbacher tried to go for the left-hand layup, no good, and it's rebounded by the Trojans. Here comes Snow. He's wanting to push now. He gets it in the corner. 3-ball up and no good from Jake Mueller. Fight on the floor for it. Mueller has been all over the floor. They said Mueller had a hand on it and he traveled. So it's going to be a turnover against Triopia on the travel call. Mueller has been involved in a couple of nice hustle plays here that have not gone his way. 3:41 left to go here. 51-46 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard as Paben's going to inbound into the backcourt to Moore for the Panthers. Panthers trying to pick up just their third win on the year, but they've only played 3 games. Had a lengthy football season. That's a nice problem to have. Moore's going to get fouled. Netherly's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his second personal, second of the half here against Triopia. Three and a half minutes left to go here. 5-point ball game. Panthers with the basketball. Triopia will have possession on a jump ball. Working it around, Central has been very deliberate in their offense here tonight. Wiskirchen now finds it into Eiler. Eiler kicks it back out. It's grabbed by Netherly, though. Steal for the Panthers. Here comes the Trojans. Netherly spins around, tries to get around Genenbacher. He does, and he gets up and in for two. Nice play by Aiden Netherly. He's had a heck of a ball game tonight. It's 51-48. 3 minutes to go here, and a three-point ball game. Genenbacher guarded out by the big fella KJ Beck. They get it to Wiskirchen now. He's guarded by the big guy Ryan Snow. There is some height and length on this Triopia squad. Genenbacher at the top of the key, takes a few dribbles, and now he passes it off to Pabin. Panthers working it very, very nicely around the perimeter, just taking their time here. They've got a 3-point lead, and now Beck is going to get whistled for the foul. KJ Beck with the foul. That is his third personal, third of the half against Triopia with 2.5 minutes to go here. Beck has 3 fouls for Triopia. Gavin Blewett has 3 fouls for Central. They get it into Pabin. Pabin trying to drive around, goes into the lane, and they're going to pick up a foul, a little body contact there on what will likely be Austin Struby. His first personal, team number 4, is now the foul starting to pile up here just a little bit for Central, or for Triopia, excuse me. Eiler whips it around to the right side now to Pabin. Genenbacher was trying to post up. He didn't have anything against the big fella, KJ Beck. Nice entry pass from Genenbacher. He finds Eiler. Eiler gets up, swatted a little bit by Netherly. Second chance, though. And now they'll call the foul on Netherly. And that'll send Eiler to the free throw line. Netherly will pick up the foul. That's his third personal, team number 5. He's going to take a quick little water break as Eiler will make his way to the free throw line. Carter Eiler knocks down the first. It's 52-48. Brian Shoemaker, Gavin Hilgenbrink bringing you all the action here on Central Illinois Sports. Second free throw up and no good, but it's rebounded by Isaac Genenbacher. James Barnett will take a timeout. We will take it too. 2:09 left here in the ballgame. Central Panthers 52, Triopia Trojans 48. We're back in 1 minute on Central Illinois Sports.
Workman Property Preservation is a local preservation business that can help preserve the value of your property. We offer power washing, gutter cleaning, fence and deck staining services, along with fall yard cleanups and fence installation and repair. Call Devin at Workman Property Preservation for your free estimate at 217-971-4577. Workman Property Preservation wishes everyone good luck in the Beardstown Thanksgiving Tournament.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Back to live action here. A 4-point lead for the Camp Point Central Panthers in the basketball. We can hear James Barnett telling his crew during the timeout break, you have to be sure of everything. And that's kind of summarized this Central offense here today. They've been very deliberate with the basketball. They have not taken what feels like a lot of silly shots. They worked the ball around well. They were red hot from 3 earlier in the ball game, and that helps make things a little bit easier. Pabin now trying to work the basketball out in the backcourt. He's working against Austin Struby. 1:44 left to go as the Panthers trying to play a little bit of keep away. Triopia still only with 5 team fouls. And there you're going to see a foul get picked up. Struby's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second. Team number 6 here. Central will now be in bonus for the remainder of the contest here. That's going to be 135. They get the ball inbounded now to Isaac Genenbacher. Back up, this is Pabin, guarded by Netherly. 2 nice teams here, and now Genenbacher is going to go to the line. as Strube is likely to pick up the foul here. We'll see it'll be him or Snow. It'll be Mueller, his first personal. Team number 7, as Isaac Genenbacher will go to the line here for Central. First one is up and good. 53-48, 1:28 left to go here on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Mr. Genenbacher making sure everybody's in position here for the second try. Isaac Genenbacher, the 6'3" senior forward, who's had a really nice game and has some really nice handles with the basketball on the passing side. 54-48, 1:26 left to go here. Mueller will bring it up across the time stripe. He's guarded by Pabin. They get it now to Snow. Snow trying to make some things happen. Drives through the lane. He gets up and gets the quick 2. And Rich Thompson wants the timeout. It's 54-50. Camp Point Central with the lead. We will be back here in 1 minute on Central Illinois Sports.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
Back with you live here on Central Illinois Sports. It's a 4-point ball game with 1:16 left to go. Camp Point Central up by 4 over the Triopia Trojans, as we are looking forward to what might be an exciting finish here today at Central High School. Charlie Hall, John Hall will be online here very shortly with that Pikeland Lady Braves 7th grade state semifinal game against Washington High School. They're over at Auburn today. It's going to be Camp Point Central basketball after the quick bucket from Ryan Snow. Both teams in the bonus for the remainder of the contest. Central with 8 fouls, Triopia with 7. Netherly and Beck each have 3 fouls for Triopia. Blewett has 3 for Central. No one else in any foul trouble of any reasonable concern. Central kicks it back out to Genenbacher out of bounds. He'll top it back in, and here comes the Panthers. They get it to Genenbacher quickly into Eiler. Eiler now with 2, and a big transition bucket out of the timeout makes it 56-50. Netherly, 3 ball on the left side, no good. Fight for the rebound is going to be called against Triopia, and that'll send Central back to the free throw line here for bonus shots. Strube up a little too high over the back. That's his 3rd personal, team number 8. KJ Beck will check back in. He's going to sit down Brock York. At the line for bonus shots going to be Drew Pabin. 6-point lead now for Camp Point Central. Just over a minute left to go here. You can see highlights of this one on Overtime tonight with Chris Dewar on KHQA. Rebound's no good. Snow grabs it. Here come the Trojans. 56 seconds left to go. They've got to get a bucket here at some point of urgency. And it goes through Netherly's hands and out of bounds. That's an unfortunate break for the Trojans. Fortunate break if you're a Panthers fan. Central basketball with 53 seconds left to go. James Barnett says he'd like to take a quick talk. Central up by 6, 56-50, 53 seconds left to go. We're going to keep it right here. As we told you, Charlie and John will be on here in just a second with what really should be a fun game if you like to watch some junior high basketball. The Pikeland Lady Braves, a very talented group of young ladies. They have just steamrolled teams, for a better lack of terms. They won their state quarterfinal today 30-9, won their state sectional game 42-2, and held Springfield Lincoln scoreless through 3 quarters. It's a team that can shoot, it's a team that can play defense, and quite frankly, if you can play some nice defense at the 7th grade level, you can win a lot of basketball games. So they'll be on here coming up very shortly on Central Illinois Sports, but we've got one to get wrapped up for you here. Central's going to take it out of bounds following the Triopia turnover. 53 seconds left to go. It's a 56-50 game. Pabin, the inbound man, gets it way back to Wiskirchen, and he'll get fouled immediately by Ryan Snow. That'll be the 2nd foul on Snow. Team number 9 against Triopia here tonight, as they have racked up a lot of their second half fouls here in a hurry. And Briar Wiskirchen is going to go to the free throw line looking to maybe put this one away. Wiskirchen, the 5'10 senior guard. One of the only kids, if my memory serves me right, that maybe did not play football on the Central team. His free throw's up and no good, rebounded by Snow. Here comes Triopia in a hurry. Mueller down in the corner. Gets it back now to Netherly. They've got to get some points, whether it's 2 or 3, up really fast. They get it now to Struby. Struby drives through the lane. Central tries to concede the layup. Nothing good there, and now Wiskirchen comes down with it. 56-50. Central working it up now. Triopia just trying to get a turnover before they can get the foul called. Paven's got it now, and he's going to get the foul against by Ryan Snow. That'll be the third against Snow. It's going to be team number 10. So there'll be double bonus here for the remainder of this contest for Central. As Paven goes now to the line, 5'7 junior guard. First one is up off 2 sides of the iron and no good. 26 seconds left to go. Triopia has really needed to get some big buckets here in the last couple of possessions and has just not really probably found the shot they wanted to get. Second one's up and good. It's a 7-point ball game, 57-50. 26 seconds left to go. Here comes Triopia. What do they have left in the tank here tonight? Kicks it over now to Struby. Struby drives in the lane again. Struby goes up. Nothing good on the layup. Rebounded by Beck. Beck is able to pick it up. 2 points for KJ Beck. It's 57-52. But this one looks to be over. Maybe not. Central almost threw it away. They get it now down to Moore. 1 second, and he'll dribble it out. And that's going to be a win for the Camp Point Central Panthers. They defeat the Triopia Trojans 57-52. We bring you now to the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. We'll tell you about the wrap-up for this one and name our Derek Harris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Player of the Game, coming up after a short word from our sponsors here on Central Illinois Sports.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, honey, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your nutrient crop consultant today.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back with you live here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Illini Community Hospital, providing the community with excellent healthcare services since 1942. From primary and specialty care to emergency medicine, Illini is here to serve you and your family. Learn more about their services at IlliniHospital.org. Well, the Central Panthers able to hold one out here at home today over the Triopia Trojans, a 57-52 winner. It's time to name our Derek Harris, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Player of the Game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. Well, just like the Central football team, all of these players seem to provide a pretty equal role. You saw that in the football field as well. Everybody plays their role for the Panther football team. Everybody seems to do their role pretty nicely here for the Panther basketball team as well. Two guys we really want to notice that had some standout games here today. Number 3, Nick Moore, able to help spark this Central offense early with 3 triples in the first half. And, of course, the inside play of Carter Eiler. Really, really nice defensive job today against KJ Beck, a guy that you know Triopia was really hoping to target here. That is a 6'6" kid that you're going to see a lot of and score a lot of points against some smaller competition, but Carter Eiler was really able to match up with him well and really help provide a big defensive spark here today for the Central Panthers. My name is Brian Shoemaker from Gavin Hilgenbrink running the cameras today. We thank you for watching us here tonight on Central Illinois Sports as we work to bring you some expanded basketball coverage here through the season. We remind you Charlie Hull and John Hull are over at Auburn. They're getting ready to go live here in just a minute with the state semifinal of the IESA 7th grade girls Class 3A state tournament as Pikeland Lady Braves take on Washington Junior High. Stay tuned to our Central Illinois Facebook channel. Hey, we're on Twitter too, and of course follow along here on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe and know every time we go live with our next local sports broadcast. Thank you to all of our sponsors who help make all of these broadcasts possible. Without you, we're never here. We remind you to shop local, buy local. It's the holiday season. There's no better time to do it. We are signing off today from Central High School. For Brian Shoemaker and Gavin Hilgenbrink, this is a Central Illinois sports production. Have a great weekend.